Alright, let's see what they got up in here. $5.16. So I'm not even gonna waste no time pulling out my own tab. If someone says something to me in the chat, I'll just look at it from the PlayStation. You'll be staring at a blue screen in response. Because I gotta review both these chapters. I'll start off with Dragon Ball since I prefer Boruto. Alright, so it starts off with the Oracle Fish, Beerus, Whis, and Son Goku kind of chowing down on Chow Mein. Vegeta kind of skulking in the corner. Beerus' planet, Goku and Vegeta's battle to the death. With gas on planet Cereal ended up with an abrupt loss to Black Frieza. After that, they returned to Beerus' planet. Goku was now aware of the massive power gap between him and his foe, as was Vegeta, and as such, you can see. Alright, so is this immediately after the other arc? Granola the Survivor? So they're just chowing down, getting ready to train because they realize they gotta hit them push-ups and sit-ups to deal with Frieza. So this is kind of like a school arc. Evil must be mopped up, where the cleanup heroes, Saiyaman X1, Saiyaman X2. So they got a cleaning motif. What type of dumb shit is this? I like those tokusatsu superhero poses they have. I've never seen that Mosquito Town. Is that like a new made-up settlement they have? He crushed up that gun like it was a Snickers bar. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit of fight choreography, but of course these guys don't really stand a chance against Goten and what's his face? Trunks. So they're disarming them and then just like throwing their broken weapons into the, trash bags. That's an insult. What are those dick kicks? What is it with Toyotaro and like these? He's always getting someone's cock attacked. Them motherfuckers fall off like they're Pokemon, man. They got fainted. Okay, so I guess they got their superhero get-up and shit like that. I guess they're likening themselves off to like. There's this billboard for this like superhero looking Mr. Clean ass motherfucker with the broom and shit. But they are using the honorific or title of Saiyaman, but it's obvious they got that Mr. Clean superhero motherfucker in their mind. Shit, I thought fucking Trunks was Pan for a second. Like, damn, he got some ass. I'm like, hey yo, nah. He just looks like Pan with that getup. And that new hairdo. And that, like... Okay, so another robbery. Oh, okay, no, it was a cyber attack. Identity theft. They stole a bunch of people's personal info. That's the thing about like trying to be a modern day superhero is that you'd have to know a little bit of computer hacking and security related shit. Because these days, when you get robbed, you're getting robbed by some phishing scams and things of that nature. People SIM swapping you and whatnot. It's a nice little twist. Usually in these like superhero genre things, when you have a character revisit a concept, they want to show that, hey, we're rebooting this, but times are different now. Even Cobra Kai does shit like that. Okay. They're even saying that maybe there's no place for superheroes in modern society. Peaceful world is a good thing. Yeah. Can't argue there, but still. Go, Chen, what do you think you're doing? Okay, so Chi-Chi's just being herself. I guess they're doing like a Shippuden thing where the adults don't really look that different yet, but the children are a little different, a lot different actually. So this is immediately after the granola arc. That means sometime in the months before, they kind of, months after they kind of like, since we last seen them, really ballooned in size. Okay, so Trunks is lamenting that he wishes they had accessories to conceal their identity, and he thinks he'll ask Pilaf for some help because Pilaf is... he's got resources up the ass, and he is a brainiac when it comes to machinery. Maybe not quite at the level of Bulma, but still. And Goten's like, can't you just ask... oh, you can just ask for stuff like that? Yeah. They are trying to keep this a secret from their parents, I guess. They've been clowning on Gohan for so long for being Great Saiyaman and shit like that, and having the goofy ass outfits, you know, fruity ass outfits. They want to have it on their end now that the shoe's on the other foot, and they're trying to ride that wave, trying to steal his glow, trying to steal his drip, steal his grind of just fighting crime for fun. Okay, let's see. So they're just getting ready for school. Bulma's mom still looks the fucking same. The only thing that's really changed about her is that she opens her eyes a lot more often. Oh, they got a pet dinosaur. I didn't know that. Watch, this guy was always a minor character. He just kind of... never got the appreciation from me. I guess for a guy like him, he's kind of jaded to it. Bulma's pops is like, Mr. Briefs, more and more youngsters know how to fly nowadays. This one is so dialogue driven. Let's see. Okay, so this actually has to be in the time skip because she just said that and just started kindergarten, so there had to have been a time skip between granola and this mini arc. They just never gave the time frame, like 1 year later, 2 years later in the box somewhere for the narrator to narrate. She offering her granddaughter oh, that's not even her granddaughter now I think about it. I guess his honorary surrogate granddaughter in aircraft. That shit's kind of crazy. I'm really fucking with this dinosaur guy. What was his name again? Dino. Okay, them hopper bots is like scrapping up. Her scared reaction. She reminds me of Dahlia Cat. I noticed she has like hands that would make Yoshikage Kira bricked up. I know I am, but it's like this Frankenstein's monster looking. Okay, so they're in school with their classmates, and Pilaf is out here redoing K-12. I don't envy that, but it seems like he's almost at the hard end of it. Off the way, just high school. Why the fuck is he calling Trunks young master? Okay, because Trunks is keeping it on down low that Pilaf is taking the Dragon Balls and shit. Okay, so Trunks doesn't seem to be as bright as Bulma. He kind of seems to be more in the middle of the bell curve. Not quite as dumb as Vegeta, though. Because he didn't take into consideration the cameras that she might have installed in case someone tries to steal something as important as Dragon Balls. Okay, so she knows that that's Pilaf from the past, but she don't give a fuck. She's like, you my son's friend now, so it is what it is. I could turn this motherfucker, the hot dog stand guy, into a profile pic in the future. That's cool if people like your morning food stand. Over here, like in this area, people just get the pancakes for breakfast. Usually these places, you go there for the sandwiches, but sandwiches is more of a lunch thing. Early on they got the pancakes. So I'd be smelling the syrup in the morning when I was a schoolboy. Their first period classes and shit. Oh, he's not actually a school student. Maybe he is so advanced that he was able to skip all them grades. Because not one of these classmates is the Pilaf gang guys. Maybe there's different class and shit. And after all, we don't really see Goten here, so this new character kind of reminds me of like a Caucasian Usopp. Future CEO. So, if Trunks doesn't want to be a CEO, what does he want to be? Is that a Morena? Ruler. Ghost sighting, so I guess Trunks is honorarily part of the culture. He hears about ghosts and he freaks the fuck out. It's kind of interesting because this guy's dealing with aliens and space wizards and all this motherfuckers that can blow up planets and even universes at this point, and he's scared about some ghosts. Well, maybe none of that will protect you from a fucking hex, so I guess that's why. AOL is stronger than a planet buster sometimes. Even Trunks has a black friend, like a Miles Morales looking motherfucker. Not Trunks, a Goten. Type of hack and slash are they playing? I know for a fact Trunks has a controller just for the show. Is that like a bean pod ass controller? What the fuck is this shit? His name is Clean God? What type of hype beast ass name is that for a superhero? Alright, let's see. Okay, so he's asking fucking... what's his name out? You know what? Seeing these two characters together has me nervous, because last time I saw a grown-looking Trunks and Mai together, it was the frickin' Future Trunks arc, and you know that arc had the worst ending out of all of them. And that's saying something, because Dragon Ball Super has some shitty endings for its arc. But I do like seeing her in that garage tinker gearhead getup. Kind of reminds me of Winry from Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, so they just work for Bulma in her garage. So they just engineer helper bots at this point. Okay, so that kind of tips Trunks off that there's some weirdo out there who might be meddling with the helper bots, messing with their programming so that they glitch out and act crazy. Which is why the helper bots were acting a fool around the time that Trunks left from his grandparents. We're getting some nighttime scenery. That's always a good thing in Dragon Ball Super. Goten brings up a point that I was kind of saying implicitly. Well, I was about to say it because it was in my head multiple times. Quote unquote, well, that's funny because I'm pretty sure both our dads have died and come back as ghosts or whatever. He clarified that's not... They kept their bodies, so that's the thing. They had that privilege. Okay, there's another Frankenstein dude that Trunks ran into. How are you gonna profile these motherfuckers? Okay, so this dude is using a remote control thing to make the robots act haywire. So, Trunks' grandma, Miss Briefs, was the first to pick up on this motherfucker, but she kind of just got shook up. So they're tailing this motherfucker. He got on his whip. His halfway SUV looking thing. Okay, so he's out here fantasizing about fucking Mai and shit. She looked good next to that ice cream. So the icing on the cake Goten is offering as a carrot and stick is that they have to solve this case before Trunks can go on his date. Because after all, got those movie tickets. That's sort of the Chekhov's gun for that, and they can't do shit until they figure out what's causing those machines to go haywire. That's why they're doing double duty, working at night to fix the machines. Yeah, this looks more like some Dr. Slump Sandland Cowish shit, which Sandland's about to get an anime adaptation. That mummy dude's choking the shit out of that Usopp looking motherfucker, that Caucasian Usopp. It almost looked like he kicked Caucasian Usopp, but he just kicked the grip from them. Action scenes are kind of cool, but it's obvious that there's like no contest. Oh, that mummy dude was able to tank a hit from Trunks. That's crazy. I'm built different than those others. I'm engineered to eat a wimpy hit like that and then some. Identity got blown the fuck out almost. Okay, he had to. So he had to go Super Saiyan, but he looks good in Super Saiyan. That like panel where his edgy ass smirk in the dark was kind of badass. Okay, so he had to actually transform in order to do something to that motherfucker. So they're built differently. Dr. Jero, confidential disc. So this was in a safe somewhere. This is a long. I can tell why there was a 3-month-long, 4-month-long hiatus. It's because this shit had to take its time. So we got Krillin in the cut, man. You know, Krillin's one of my faves. Okay, so this arc is all about these corpses that are being stolen. So they look like Frankensteins and mummies for a reason. So what is this, the reanimation shit? They're done like copying shit from other Dragon Ball movies. Now they're just gonna copy from Naruto. Where's Kabuto Yakushi at? Okay, so this is Dr. Hera. So the recall was cancelled, but now we've got a small army's worth of broken bots to repair. We'll be going without sleep in the hopes of meeting our quotas. They found a whole heap of missing bolts in the old place. up on Mount Butterfly. This is a shoe saying that. Seems someone smashed into bits. Missing bots, okay. That might have been fucking Trunks' doing. He ended up giving them more work anyway, so that takes care of any dating opportunity. Yeah, because he whooped their asses. Alright, that was it. Or maybe not, because it seems these guys are just like cybernetic corpses and shit like that. Alright, I get it. So that was Dragon Ball. That was a long ass chapter, man. That was lengthy. This mini arc, they were trying to do their thing with it. What about Boruto now? That was 88. I know that number's looked down on, but whatever. Don't be wasting my fucking time now. Okay. What the hell is up with the loading for this shit? Let me refresh this. Probably something fucked up with it. Alright, there you go. What was that? What was that scene I just saw? Even in fragments. It seems you were able to see the same tableau that I did. But none of those visions were familiar. Does that mean that they're all events happening in the future? Those blue eyes shall take everything from you. Okay. So Shikamaru still doesn't trust this sus-ass Amuro motherfucker. He's like, yo, see if Akebi might be like someone dangerous. Because if this guy's gonna try to bring her back, that would be sus as hell too. This might sound weird, but to be honest, this reveal was quite anticlimactic to me. Though as a parent myself, I do get where you're coming from. Either way, this is a matter between Amuro and Kawaki. And since it won't endanger the village, I don't intend to interfere. But why'd you keep this to yourself? Because it's none of your business. What could any of you do? Well, this dude Amuro is gangsta as fuck. Who asked you? Okay, so yeah, he basically violated boundaries because Kawaki wouldn't have accepted a karma since he hates that shit. But he was conflicted at the time. He wanted power last year. I hated karma, that's for sure. I only ever thought about getting rid of it because I considered it the main cause of all the crappy stuff that's happened to me. But I was wrong. The true cause was those damn Otsutsuki who embedded the karma in me. Okay, so now this guy's just being racist to Otsutsuki. Which I guess it's okay as long as it's Otsutsuki, they're not from the fucking planet. If it weren't for them, I probably wouldn't have ended up as the punching bag of these monsters with crazy abilities either. And most of all, Lord Seven's life wouldn't have been threatened. Just answer one question, Amuro. This daughter that you plan to resurrect with my karma, you swear that she won't turn into some new Otsutsuki? To be absolutely frank, I don't know how it will turn out. There's no precedence. The only thing that's certain. Okay, so he took his glasses out and started doing the suffering from success DJ Khaled. He almost broke into a light-skinned Riz. This is my phone. Look at sad face ass Naruto falling for the violin work. Adonators did arrive to Konoha earlier today. Good point. So he's able to have conversations with Ida despite the fact that he's never seen this person, because it's like with her Senrigan abilities, it's almost phone call with anybody. Like she puts Ino and the Yamanaka clan's long distance communication to shame. So there's this like slumber party shit that's going on. Boruto's in his bed just moping, thinking about that foreshadowment of Momoshiki that his eyes will take everything from him. Ida and Damon are sleeping in bed together. Kawaki's just chilling. Okay, so I guess this is the next date. It's kind of awkward to ask, but if Wotsuki are who you want to date, then I'm a potential match too, right? So why pick such a lousy grouch like Kawaki? Damon's like, have you ever looked in the mirror? Don't make me state the truth. The sad truth, man. Boruto almost thought about decking him. That would have caused a reflect. Well, maybe not really, because Damon isn't touching anyone. But the series can't make up its mind whether touching someone is the key to that activating or not. Because he was able to chop off those samurai's heads in the early action scenes. Of course, you're wonderful too, Boruto, but look, you're only 12 and I'm 16 already. Okay, so she's not trying to be R. Kelly. I can relate. When I was 16, I didn't even want to date women from a class below me. Like, if I was a sophomore and a freshman was coming on to me, I was kind of cold with it. But that's it. Shouldn't age not matter? That's why I told you it was about your looks. You're so I'm gonna start. I mean, he's got like suppress his fangs. That shit's funny as hell. Hey, you were in a partnership with Code until recently, right? You used him in order to get near me. He hates me to death, plus I'm 10 tails fodder, and yet you said he would never go after me. In deference to you. Or she blushing like crazy because he's giving her the minimum attention. She's about to be a codependent or borderline lady. You sold Boruto out to Code, didn't you, in exchange for my safety? Because an alliance between you and Code would never hold up without such an agreement. Well, Ida? You said my name, oh my gosh, I'm like super happy. This lady just speaks like a Stan Twitter bird. That's her main her and fucking Delta are just birds. Wow, Kawaki, you've got brains, you bastard, despite your looks. So you don't care about me just because I'm 10 tails fodder? Give me a break. Just as I thought. The only people who ever want something from me are generally... I love fucking... Oh man. His lines hit differently if you spend most of your life depressed. Hey, you better stop talking back. Want me to make you hurl everything you just ate? Hold on, both of you. I think I've got most of the right to be pissed. Okay, so she wants more estrogen in the house. She slammed the table like, where the coochie at? Where my sisters at? Oh, that's right. I never knew that she had a last name. Because I didn't give a shit about the first arc in Boruto or just the anime in general. Okay, so he asked her to summon Sumida and Sarada. Okay, so Shikadai isn't as affected. But Sarada and whatever her face, Sumida is, they're just really not affected. Never mind, Shikadai is affected. Okay, so he just didn't get a good look at her. That's what referring, because he started blushing and acting like he was scared of the coochie cooch. Alright, let's see. Okay, so she's doing this like JoJo pose thing. Will you come with me? Let's talk somewhere away from the boys. So they're gonna have like a girl talk. They're on the bed together, all three of them ladies. There's not even a closed door. The doorway is completely bare for Kawaki, Boruto, and Damon to see. If she tries anything shady, we'll just take her out. That's what to begin with. These guys just think about static and nothing else. Okay, I remember this shot of them like with their toes out. I don't know what's up with this dude, but I guess he's trying to appeal to his foot fetishes because Ikemoto has nothing else going on for him with his art. Might as well get the dogs out. So they're just going to talk about their feelings. So this is going to be that thing that's like the Bechdel test. They're going to be talking about dudes, and some feminist is going to complain that it's not passing the Bechdel test. This girl is all she really thinks about. It's almost kind of stupid. Well, at least Sarada, she's thinking about intel and trying to get the drop on a motherfucker, being a ninja and shit. So in the grand scheme of things, it's actually pretty good for her to play up with it. Okay, so she does feel something when she looks into Ida's eyes. And I can see Sumida is coming through with a little bit of a blush. Okay, so are they communicating telepathically or through non-verbal shit? Okay, so it doesn't affect Sarada. She's not actually charmed. She can notice there's an intensity to her presence, but that could just be that she's hot. Which Ida is, but whatever. Sumida is also unaffected. Did she just like suddenly fall asleep? Okay, so she was like slowly fading. I don't really get it, man. Like, there's no real like time frame. So they gotta keep it on a down low that neither one of them is affected. Oh, she she got up, so she slowly faded into sleep, but got herself roused up just to ask a question. Okay, so they really are trying to get the drop on her, so they're continuing this ruse about talking about dudes. This is some interesting dialogue, all things considered. Nishi? I miss that motherfucker. That for never world looking ass motherfucker. Anyway. Okay, so they got the Konoha Nintendo Switches, and Boruto's whipping Damon's ass on the Nintendo Switch games, so I guess his Genosuke abilities don't really work with gaming. Okay, so Shikamaru is picking up on this tea. Sumida has like some type of... Oh, I guess they were given like communication devices on a down low. Yeah, what if it's because like, women be falling in love harder and it doesn't affect women who fall in love? I mean, Sai kind of fell in love with Ino, but maybe he's just can't feel love as hard as Ino does. So maybe Naruto won't be affected, and maybe the reason Shikamaru isn't that affected is because he has his strong feelings for Tamari, but damn, that just means that there's gonna be a fucking Ino and Sai divorce arc coming in the Boruto fillers. I might actually watch that. I might come out of Boruto retirement for that shit. I only watched one episode of Boruto, and that was the first one. Committedly. Like, not on a whim. To keep that on a super secretive down low, because if that leaks out, then they won't be fucked. How you gonna friend zone a motherfucker? Oh, okay, so Momoshiki has the dirt on how her powers work. The way Momoshiki and Boruto interact, it reminds me a lot of how Hikaru and Sai interacted with in Hikaru no Go. Which is a good thing, because I actually really like Hikaru as a character and his dynamic with Sai. This one's like an edgier version of that. So I guess Momoshiki's not gonna be too open with it. But he figured it out, I guess. He didn't say, I think I'm starting to get it. He said, I have it now. So he was listening in. Okay, so Kawaki caught on that he's been talking to Otsutsuki Momoshiki. So I guess the next arc they might have their conversation. It's a lot like the arc where fucking Kurama and Kawaki were talking and shit. So that being said, again, I tend to favor Boruto over Dragon Ball Super just because Boruto is like the darker, edgier thing. Hold up, let me hear myself. Alright. Let me see. Unusually quiet. Let's hit the sticks for a little bit. As like a reintroduction to Dragon Ball, it was like a good chapter. Especially because we got to see some screen time from more of the underrated characters. But really, I did like the dynamic of how that Boruto chapter played out. I thought it was going to be some Bechdel test nonsense, but ended up being one of the most, like, Death Note-y, figure out how this person's powers work BS I've ever seen. Like, I wouldn't mind if we swang more of that type of writing my way. Because it really works with the shonen genre when you have, like, interpersonal dancing around and trying to figure out everyone's like weaknesses and shit going on. Seeing Amado show some vulnerability instead of just acting like a sus-ass dude. All of that is really good. I like it. I mean, Amado's kind of been holding it down for Boruto for a while. 2021, 2022, if it wasn't for him, there would be like nothing going on in this series, so I gotta give him some credit where credit is due. I'm not gonna sing his praises too highly now, because all he really does is provide some exposition dumps and act like an asshole, which we already got Kawaki for the act like an asshole shit. But you know, his Black Air Force energy, every chapter, I dig it, man. Some guys that act like assholes in fiction, I'm like, you didn't have to go that hard. Kawaki, it always feels like it's on point. Like, I get it. I like that Kid Toriyama's learning how to draw black characters, so he's not gonna get canceled on Twitter for making them look like General Black.
Activating combat mode.
You're in for it now.
Sure, I'll take the handout.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Long ass load. I do want to know what the source of Ada's powers are if it's not a Shinjutsu, and why some people aren't affected by it. Her Chekhov's, her Achilles heel is a bit more interesting than Damon's. His powers get enhanced if he touches someone. Shit, especially because that's bullshit. That probably isn't even the case. Because we seen it.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Ah! Ah! Take that! Got him! Hot! 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 Take that!
The fuck was up with that damage?
Warm-up's over. Here we go. Go, go, go! Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
I was tempted to read that chapter on my own, and I'm glad I decided to read it with you guys, because shit, chapter 88 of Dragon Ball Super, 56 of Boruto, shit was heat. I don't give a fuck, man.
Activating combat mode.
Take that!
It's a one-touch game.
Activating combat mode.
Take him out. Oh shit, I got invincible. I gotta wait until that icon flashes away. I saw it and it was Let me get my combo off. And what I should have done was hop off.
Activating combat mode.
I think I need to be a couple levels higher if I want to try this like normally. But because we're playing the remaster, I can play this like a decent human being. Holy chip damage, Batman. Well, his shit's well telegraphed at least.
Activating combat mode. Activating combat mode.
Bringing out the big guns. Here we go. Go, go. Warm-up's over.
Is this the end?
Alright, did I keep the level up though? No, I did not. Seems to be my current limitation. There's probably some material I can put on to like bless up my defense, but
Activating combat mode.
Better run for it. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Going at the pop, man. How you gonna do that to me, man?
You're in for it now.
Is this the end?
Oh, I got my level up anyway. %, done. I'm gonna be watching my if I can get to level 15, man. 15.
Activating combat mode.
I got stun locked. You see, they don't get stunned no matter what I do to them, but
Activating combat
if I get
mode.
hit, I'm in like in an uncancelable animation. Okay, I couldn't cancel out of that heal, so once I did that shit, I sealed my own fate.
Activating combat mode.
Yo, what are you? I got boxed in. I'm gonna keep rolling around.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
So I got a Mako Stone out of that, that's good. Hug this shit tightly. Now, I'm all about the static here. This is how I level up.
Activating combat mode.
Take that. See ya.
Oh shit, I'm getting hit stunned. Alright.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
I'm gonna wait for these guys to blow up. Ah shit, if you cast ice, I'm fucked. Okay, good.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I could grind these places until I'm at a decent enough level.
Activating
At that
combat
point, I
mode.
can do it off screen.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
This shit is actually decent for mini-map. Mithril, let's go.
Activating combat mode.
What the fuck are you doing? I'm asking you to fucking roll. It's like it's doing the last input that I want.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
So what is this, coral?
Activating combat mode.
Nah, they could try to stunlock me. I guess that wasn't a direct hit because I feel like that should have like got my ass. I got 2 hero drinks though. That's awesome. Oh. Looking for items. Okay, this unlocks this. So this got a 5. I'm struggling with this 4 over here, so... Preferably I'd hit level 15 around now, because I feel like I'd be overpowered for the next chapter if I do that. I almost feel like putting on the curse ring. That might be enough for me to just run down. Alright, let's see. Where is Banora treasures?
I see. Ready to go?
A routine job, right? No sweat.
I wonder. Originally, Sephiroth was assigned to this mission. That means it's a top priority matter. Be alert, or you'll fail.
And Sephiroth?
Refusing to go, apparently.
Oh, what is that? They spoil him too much.
Why don't you say that to his face?
No thanks. Weird trees.
Banora white trees. Or thumb apples.
That means this is Banora Village? Angeal's hometown?
Correct. Genesis and Angeal have known each other a long time.
If I recall correctly, Banora is in the Medial region.
Activating
It might even be
combat
from the Western continent, or Eastern, I mean.
Conflict resolved.
These guys. I saw them in Wutai.
So they are here. We've seen no townspeople yet. They may have taken control of the whole town. When Genesis left, he took an arsenal along with him. Retrieve or destroy. Those are the President's strict orders.
Okay, no sweat.
You got an assignment in Banora, right? How is the place? I heard there are a lot of Shinra people there. Apparently, the village's main source of income is the production and processing of apples. The rest of their budget is made up of subsidies from Shinra. Now, why would Shinra care about such a tiny village? Could it have something to do with Mako? Or there's got to be something fishy going on there. I'm gonna go look into it. Five. I backtrack. I'm not afraid of static. Besides, I'm not trying to miss out on any treasures. So I gained 6 level ups since starting chapter 2. I'm probably way stronger than this game expects of me to be.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
And the way this game expects you to be is
Activating combat mode.
it's not balanced for this kind of like stat setup or like combat system, so they didn't expect me to get all these levels and
Conflict resolved.
cleave through everything I cleave through. I'd probably be nastier with it if I just put on better equipment. Like if I put on something to like really enhance my vitality. Would I take the hit to my boost attack? Let's see if this is actually the winning formula. That's the thing, I can hop into a mission at any point, so...
Activating combat mode.
Better run for it. Here we go. Ah!
Come on, Seppi.
Brace yourself.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it.
Activating combat mode.
You're in for it now.
So controller tied when I do this. Wouldn't have been fast enough to do anything about that.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
See, I try to heal, but this is why I hate when people like tell me to heal all the time when I'm in low health in these games, because they don't really understand how action games work.
Brace yourself. Bringing out the big guns.
Okay. Woo!
Gauntlet resolved.
Oh yeah.
I did it.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, so numerically it made a difference, but in terms of actually being able to survive that, no, it didn't. Thanks for getting rid of them in cutscene form.
The President's orders will be met.
Activating combat mode.
I like this fixed camera angle. Narrowly avoided it. Compared to when I fought this guy in the mission, this version is kind of whack.
Don't you think it's about time you use that sword of yours?
This sword is heavy and unwieldy.
Then why don't you bring a lighter one? You're in for it now.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Just go for its booty and they're done.
A Genesis copy.
Where did you hear that?
Sephiroth said it.
The technology was stolen from our scientists.
Huh?
It apparently allows Genesis's abilities and traits to be transplanted to soldier members and monsters.
Soldier and monsters, they're the same.
Okay. So I got my work cut out for me. If I want to be able to deal with these guys, I gotta get nastier with it.
Internal issues have to be dealt with before they leave. No sign of the townspeople. Check the houses. This is Genesis's home. His parents are wealthy landowners.
But I never stole from that tree, because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
They weren't mere acquaintances. They grew up together and were best friends.
So Genesis desserts.
So that's why they're
Guess it's
subsidized.
here to join him. Is that it?
Sephiroth believes that's the case. There. A gravestone, still very new. Zack, go find Angeal's house. I'll check the grave.
Ugh. So Turks always do this stuff?
Someone has to do it.
Must be rough.
Don't worry. We're paid much better than you are.
No way.
Okay, I like the way
Zack,
what was it?
Angeal's house.
Caleb Pierce voiced that.
It's likely already in enemy hands. Be careful.
I was about to say Cody Christian. They always give these like Final Fantasy VII main character boys like the whitest names on the fucking planet nowadays.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
It's Song's voice that's bothering me in that scene.
Conflict resolved.
Later. Oh yeah.
This guy, like, the way his voice and throat be doing whatever it is it's doing, it ain't right.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Equipment, let's see. What do I want on you? I don't need a Soul Twister no more, so... Raikiri, as it's called in the other version. Do I want... Or do I want magic up? Fuck. Gotta think about that shit. I might need... Because this is gonna take me a while to get up anyway. Let's get the Chidori going. That's basically what that shit is anyway. It's a fucking Chidori.
Let's see. Angeal's house is...
Which one looks like it belongs to the brokest motherfucker on the planet? Come on, I know you know this.
Somewhere.
Alright, I'll just have to check each one.
Alright, so there's...
What is it? But now's not really the time. I'll come back later.
one...
What is this? But now's not really the time.
So there's free in the village.
What is this? But now's not really the time. I'll come back later.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Come on, I was right between you guys.
Warm-up's over.
Is this the end?
Conflict resolved. resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
Heli Gunner. Okay, so this guy's basically fighting bosses at the end of the remake for us, but for him it's just some regular
Activating
shit.
combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Okay, so heavy hits stun.
Conflict resolved.
The materia stun blade has grown stronger.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Okay, let's see. So is this percentage based?
Anybody home?
Can't hear anything, and the door's locked.
Anybody home?
Activating combat mode.
Take that! The end!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Blood taste.
Anybody home?
Can't hear.
Anybody home?
Can't hear.
How did the door? Did they lock the door before they fucking
Activating
left?
combat mode.
It's a crazy strong encounter rate.
Conflict resolved.
Anybody home?
Can't hear any. Can I help you?
I'd fuck her.
Greetings, ma'am. Are you Angeal's mother? My name is Zack. Are you Zack? The puppy? Excuse me?
My son wrote to me once about you. Zero attention span. Restless as a little puppy.
Oh, thanks, Angeal.
You're not here together with Genesis, are you?
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
What is happening with my son?
I'm not really sure.
Genesis came back here a month ago with an army of cohorts. And they proceeded to take the lives of many townspeople. Genesis, he used to be such a good boy.
Is Angeal...
He came here, but he left his sword and went off somewhere. That sword represents our family's honor.
I see. No wonder. He never uses this sword, really, ever. I'll take care of Angeal. You should go and hide somewhere.
Don't be concerned. Genesis cannot harm me. When Angeal decided to join Shinra, my husband had that sword made for him and told him to fight with honor. He borrowed a lot of money. And then, he worked so hard to return the debt, he eventually died of fatigue.
What type of story is that?
Please be a good friend to my son.
Of Angeal. So young. Must be when he first joined Soldier. And there it is. That Buster sword. This one's a...
It's trying to make me feel guilty for robbing a poor person.
Look at Angeal. Showing off that Buster sword again. This must be Angeal's father. Looks like a serious guy. A baby picture.
This is Angeal? So cute.
Now these two rascals must be Angeal and Genesis.
Let me see if I can get a good camera angle of all that. Like a little bit of a zoom in. Cause that baby pic got me thinking, like, did they just take a pic of a random ass baby?
Angeal, where did you go? What?
Genesis copies.
Activating combat mode. Conflict
Got
resolved.
him. Oh yeah.
There's a factory on the outskirts. I saw a Genesis copy go in.
You think it might be their HQ?
I do. I'm on a cliff overlooking the factory. The best way in is from above. Come to the cliff top now.
Alright, just keeping those in mind.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
But now's not really the time. I'll come back later.
Soldier members, I thank you for your daily hard work. Upon receiving a report on an unspeakably tragic incident, I find myself thinking about parental bonds. Just as happiness can be found in non-biological ties, parent and child can be unhappy even if tied by blood. The difference is whether or not there are feelings of respect and appreciation. Without them, ill blood is born. Ill blood is prone to tragedy, and ill blood sometimes affects her missions. While soldier must always execute her missions quickly, we must also focus on risk prevention in the future. That is such a weird thing to say.
Activating combat mode.
Take that! Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Got him! Oh yeah!
Thanks, but now's not really the time. I'll come back later.
Let me try to sneak in to that treasure chest.
Activating combat mode.
I tried it, but
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
seriously, the fact that the triangle button doesn't open up the menu is so counterintuitive. Why they gotta make it like that? I gotta press the start button. What am I?
I said, come to the cliff. We can't just charge in.
Okay, so really doesn't want me to try and get that chest quite yet. This better be good, man.
Genesis's parents were in that grave.
Wait, his own family?
We can't expect reason from him. What about Angeal?
He wasn't at the house. But please, give me time. If I find Angeal, I can talk to him. If I can convince Angeal, maybe Genesis will come back too.
I understand now why Sephiroth chose you.
Huh?
Genesis and Angeal. Those two were Sephiroth's only friends. He didn't want to fight them. That's why he refused the mission.
Well, Angeal is my friend too.
He's counting on you to bring them both back. Time is short. Let's go.
People liken Zack to Naruto, but the thing is, he doesn't have talk no jutsu, so...
Made it
I'm not
in.
sure if that's
No problem.
sneaky.
Go on ahead. I've got your back.
Activating combat mode.
Really, that weak ass hit got you knocked back.
Conflict resolved.
Zack, this way. Keep sharp.
Shit, you wanna know what takes the guilt of stealing 5 gil from a poor family away from me? Stealing actual money.
Activating combat mode.
Brace yourself. Here we go. Go, go, go!
Both of you stay in my front.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah! Zack, this way.
Okay, items. Back in the day, like, you walked around a little bit in this game. Death was imminent.
This
Look
is
at that
where
big
the
booty
copies are made.
computer.
Go upstairs. Genesis may be there.
So I wasted that Soma. In case I didn't interact with all 5 of them joints. I'm trying to get free trophies tonight.
Infinite in mystery is the gift of the goddess. We seek it thus and take to the sky. Ripples form on the water's surface. The wandering soul knows no rest. Settle down. Zack the puppy.
The grave at the house. We found the remains of our people there as well.
It didn't take much to have them send false reports. Just some mild threats.
They would have done that anyway. At least your parents would have.
My parents betrayed me. They had always betrayed me from the very beginning. What do you know?
Shinra lapdogs!
This guy's always getting fucked up, man. So I guess he's trying to say that his parents wouldn't, you know, snitch. They would send actual reports that he ran down on a town.
I see. You finally made your decision. I'll respect your wishes, old friend. However, can you really live on that side.
Angeal!
Okay, so you can't really go through that room. Any new missions unlocked? No. So something red that caught my eye, but it's just these shitty Unreal Engine 4 graphics. Everything in the PS4 era just has to be glossy as shit.
Damn. Where is he?
At least it's
Did he
not
leave the
bright as
factory?
shit, like an incandescent bulb. But that was more the PS3 era. This is more about everything looking lubed up.
There's no time. We have to leave now.
Wait, we're gonna give up the search?
We can't leave any evidence. An airstrike has been called. Are you sure nobody is at Angeal's house?
Angeal's house!
Hurry!
X potion obtained.
Genesis has begun shelling the town.
Oh man, what do we do now?
Use timely sword strikes to destroy shells.
What?
It can't be too fast or too slow. Keep focus.
Okay,
We've
so
seen this before. Are you ready?
I have to be.
Pay close attention to the fuse sound and the shell color. That's all the advice I can give you.
Fuse sound?
This sound.
I've done the jump rope mini games, so I didn't get to 1,000, but I've gotten to 200.
The sound will indicate the right time to attack. Watch for the shell's color change too. I'm counting on you.
Fuse sound and color, huh? I have to get to Angeal's mom quickly.
Okay, I gotta press square. I was expecting X, but this is actually perfect with the other one.
The shelling has stopped. Looks like you fended off quite a few. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
I hope she's alright. Gotta find her. Now.
Is there a way to skip these? Options, load. Okay, so hell no.
The shelling has stopped. Looks like you got almost all of them. Good. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
I hope she's all right. Gotta find her. Now.
Alright, so gotta test my rhythm. Nobody's perfect, but I guess neither am I. This isn't really something that's gonna wall me though, but I'm gonna have to get used to the last one. I did it to him.
The shelling has stopped. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
Not a word of praise if you do it perfectly.
I hope she's all right. Gotta find her. Now.
Alright, well... Oh, you don't get random encounters, so I don't gotta hug walls like that. Yes, I'm trying to do everything perfectly. I could technically mess this up, but I don't want to. Oh, that was a little late with it. Ah, shit.
She's all right. Gotta find her. Now.
Not as hyped the second time.
The shelling has stopped. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
I hope she's all right. Gotta find her. Now.
Okay, that wasn't a trophy, that was just my unemployed homie. He's not my homie, he's my bro's homie. Logging on.
After some deliberation, I've managed to buy a little more time. Go do whatever
Thank you, Tseng.
Okay, let's see. Did my trophy glitch? Why didn't I get it? I'm gonna look up a YouTube video real quick. Oh, okay, I see now. So I need to run back to the house. Whew. Okay, that still feels good.
The shelling has stopped. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
I hope she's alright. Gotta find her. Now.
Okay, I fucked up right there. This guy is always getting back. Bro, you are broke. That's coming from me, my jobless ass. So fucking annoyed. I was a little early with it.
Oh yeah!
The shelling has stopped. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
I hope she's alright. Gotta find her. Now.
Okay, time to rubber band. Ah, shit. I messed up. I messed up on both ends that time. Man, pressing the option buttons on the PlayStation controller is so, like, unresponsive. But, yeah. This right here is a pain in the ass. At least my trophy wasn't glitched. It was just, you know, I did it wrong, and that's all.
She's all right. Gotta find her. Now. I can...
The little clunk right there killed a lot of time for me. Okay, so when I get here, I gotta pick up this, that, and come back. It's all tricky-dicky. I mean, if it was just grabbing all of them, yeah, I could see it being a thing where anybody can do that. Oh shit, hold on. I just found the winning formula. Y'all remember the sprint button that's added to this version of the game? We got this shit. This is okay. This is fun. Ah, man. I did that a little too early. But we got this shit in the fucking bag. If I'm pacing, it's because I'm hyped, because I know I got what it takes to get this shit out the way. This right here is going to be the time saver. Good. Nice. Bingo dog. Cool. Great. Wonderful. Excellent. Marvelous. Amazing.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. Alright, we got that shit out the way.
The shelling has stopped. I've just received word. The airstrike is commencing. Hurry.
I hope she's all right. Gotta.
Oh, you can skip this scene.
I can check it. I can.
After some deliberation, I've managed to buy a little more time. Go do whatever needs to be done.
Thank you, Tseng.
Those shells are Shinra products too. So you'll be rewarded for destroying evidence of the company's involvement.
Okay, got a different line. Let me see if I forgot about the other treasure.
What are you doing, Zack? I have to get to Angeal's house.
I'll load this up one more time. Just one more time. In case I forgot to pick this up. Okay, I wouldn't be able to tell. See, if I missed that or I didn't miss that, all I know is that I got. I'm surprised I never bothered to look at her feet, but she was sitting on the table.
What the hell did you do, Angeal?
Come on, there's no blood on his sword. You're jumping to conclusions.
Is that your idea of honor?
My mother could not continue to live, and neither can her son.
What are you talking about? What's going on here?
I told you. You can't live on that side anymore.
I guess he wanted to return to the nest, but now he realizes that's not an option for him.
Angeal!
My friend, do you fly away now? To a world that abhors you and I?
Shut up!
All that awaits
Shut
you
up! I'm
is a
warning you!
somber morrow, no matter where the winds may blow. I don't see Sephiroth today, but are you game?
Bahamut, man, this guy is so annoying to fight in Remake, because he's got no hit stun whatsoever.
A summon! Damn it!
Activating combat mode.
Guns.
Okay, I managed to dodge that correctly.
I'm feeling it.
This guy was hard to fight with the old battle system, but now that I can prevent his cinematic attacks, he's not that bad. Plus, I'm over leveled as shit.
Summons aren't meant to be used like this.
A homie of mine on Discord, was like, that line is so corny it doesn't make sense. Summons aren't supposed to be used like this.
We are.
JoJo stands aren't supposed to be used like this. Bankai aren't supposed to be used like this.
We have neither dreams nor honor.
He didn't fly, he just jumped like Jordan. I should say Kane to give more of a Final Fantasy-ish vibe.
Soldier doesn't mean monster.
I guess Zack is coming to grips with the fact that he's a fucking human experiment. So I'm surprised they didn't just like rebuild the town from scratch and install crisis actors the same way they did with Nibelheim. I guess it's too much of a pain in the ass with this one to cover it up because 2 members of Soldier live here, whereas Nibelheim, that wasn't really a thing. So now they're gonna bossing say Banora Village.
Angeal.
And just say that Angeal and Genesis got killed in action.
Angeal. The war is over. Everyone's real happy.
The war ends now. I see.
That sword represents our family's honor.
You're a little more important than that sword.
This man is heartbroken.
Just a little.
He's been playing that bachata in his crib.
Where did you go?
I hate you!
Zack here.
It's been a while, Zack.
Sephiroth.
Come to Lazard's room.
Alright.
I'm not going to fucking Lazard's room, by the way. Have you seen a guy wearing a white coat and glasses with dark hair and a ponytail? That's Hojo, head of the science department. He rose to the top when he established a method for creating enhanced soldier operatives. It was more than 20 years ago that scientists vying for the top spot apparently had a fierce mudslinging feud. Hojo is in the training room now. I wonder if he could be studying. Maybe I'll sneak into the training room later. So 20 years ago, that means war with Wutai, which was like a 30-year war, kind of, it went on for a minute. Because there was 10 years where I guess there were no like soldier people involved. Alright, I'm gonna beat this guy's ass again. Maybe I can get a level up.
over. Here we go. Go, go, go!
Yeah, I framed it. Okay, it's gonna be at a quarter of its max power. Alright.
Here we go! Go, go, go!
Conflict resolved.
So I didn't get anything out of that. That attempt wasn't as pretty as my other one, but trying to get his ass was a little trickier. Like, I was getting his ass, but didn't want to make it count. For
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
So I'm a little too strong to be doing some of this shit. Let me see. Rematch for Bahamut, alright. Wanna fight this guy a third time? You know I do.
Bring it on!
me interrupt this attack.
Here we go! Go!
I accidentally held L1 instead of R1. That's
Activating
why.
combat mode.
Actually, what does holding? Yeah, that just opens up the shortcut menu. So.
Bringing out the big guns.
Concentrate.
Alright, I guess I'll show it. My timing must have been really good with my first attempt at this motherfucker, because I never got caught with this shit.
Brace yourself.
Is this the end?
Alright. So this one is a little bit harder. I gotta be stricter with it.
guns.
I wonder if this will work.
Is this the end?
I'll take advantage of that null physical. I got boxed in.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
I got boxed in. See, almost a high roll and I would have been dead. See, okay, I got boxed in again. Took advantage of that little cancel feature. Let me not stay on the edges, because this field is not like built for that.
You're in for it now. Here we go. Take that.
Almost got boxed. Even there I got boxed in. What's up? Gabby's not here.
Bringing out the big guns. Here we go.
Alright, there you go.
Hey, Zone! So you have no problem bombing this village? Because I have a big problem with it.
All evidence of misconduct must be erased. As a Turk, I must enforce company policy.
Banality to evil and whatnot.
That excuse again.
Okay, time to write. Okay, I was cooking this guy. Let's see. Okay, is this gonna one-shot me? That was just me healing at the wrong time.
Activating combat mode.
I could change my equipment up. What? Let me mute my mic.
Are you hungry?
Muting it. Okay. Oh, come on, I was far enough away from that. I'm saving this joint. Alright, I framed that shit. Come on, block. Alright, let's see.
Better run for it! Here we go!
How did that not work? Oh shit. Where is he pulling these new moves out of the blue? Time that shit right. Alright. Okay, I timed that right. So did I frame it that other time? Okay.
Good work, both of you. Where is Angeal?
Bringing out the big guns!
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it!
Conflict resolved.
Alright, it took a lot more attempts for that one than I was expecting. I was expecting him to be light work, because the other two times I fought him he was light work. But hey. They boosted his shit. Equipment.
Look, Pence, entry is strictly prohibited. It is off limits, even for you, Mr. Soldier. But I, being the coward that I am, cannot muster the courage to enforce this prohibition. Thus, whether to enter or not will be up to you and your conscience.
All right.
Professor Hojo is here today. Don't do anything to agitate him. It could start a lot of trouble.
This fucking hentai protagonist. Yo, that's my D, but it stinks.
Ah, there you are. Now, let us begin the experiment.
Huh? Experiment? Me?
Never mind. Just make your way to the training room.
Not without knowing what for.
You wouldn't understand it if I told you anyway. But I want to verify the virtual data gathered from a soldier operative's combat results. You are going to help me validate my data by participating in a simulated combat scenario. Now, my precious virtual data. Defeat this sample and prove my greatness to the entire world.
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Now we begin.
Activating combat mode.
Later! The end!
Conflict resolved.
Got him! Oh yeah!
Bit of roll cancel right there.
This can't be. With the settings off again.
Or maybe I'm just playing better than your data?
To make such a bold claim, you need to provide more solid data. Fight this next monster and prove your superiority to me. Against these new settings, you will be...
This guy's such a weirdo.
Oh, nothing. Now, let's begin.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Those guard hounds are... Well, it's not Dark Nation, so let me not jump to conclusions.
This is impossible. Were the settings off yet again?
You see? That's what Soldier can do.
Second-rate soldier, maybe. No, third-rate. If you truly are first-rate, then fight my next data. Prove to me that you can win.
Doing this all in one continuity is a bit more exciting.
Not everyone can become an elite warrior like Sephiroth.
Huh? What?
Oh, nothing. Now, let's begin.
Since I've played the original, well, I haven't streamed it, I have no qualms of saying that obviously he's talking about his own son. Trying to de-write him.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Okay, so I got like high tension, meaning I'm going to get limits and stuff like that a lot now. Probably because I kept getting cooked fighting Bahamut.
It appears that you have the talent to become a fine study sample.
Not really a talent I want.
You should be proud. Samples like you only appear every 2 years or so. Yay? By the by, I have an extra special program you can fight. Interested?
Extra special program?
Some data I designed on a lark that displays power inconceivable in reality.
Professor Hojo, you can't possibly mean to use that data on a human.
Not that one. It's way too dangerous.
It would be a worthy opponent for a first-rate operative. Such as yourself.
Hey, I'm warning you. Don't do this. That program is way too dangerous.
I agree. It may cost you your life. I'm not exaggerating.
You are indeed a sample worthy of my attention. You need not worry. I will see to it that your remains contribute greatly to science. Now, my precious virtual data, prove my greatness to the entire world.
This guy again.
Activating combat mode. Activating combat mode.
How are you gonna start me off like that? I was looking forward to that. I got controller tied, I wanted to do something else. Oh look, my nose is itching. Be itching like a fiend. Okay.
Conflict resolved.
Whoo, second attempt worked out. All of that short bout of invulnerability helped me.
Astounding. This is most unexpected. Wait. I formulated a new hypothesis.
You were saying something about my remains?
You want
Yes.
what he said.
My knowledge, ability, and inspiration have forged a new path. You and I will share a special relationship.
Did you hear me?
Yes, you.
I think I did this many years ago when I was 14. I got this far. So I managed to get a level up out of that one, but clearly the difficulty is starting to catch up to me. Because I got clapped multiple times by that variant of Bahamut, and the behemoth cooked my shit as well. Okay, cool. I got a decent... To end the war with Wutai. I need to get so strong in order to stand a chance against that one. So, that was only a 2, and yet this one is going to be a 3. That's usually a sign for me that I should do something else, man. Well, my stat is still high in terms of limits. Should probably be looking around. So I got a potion. I gotta keep my eyes peeled for another one.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Got him.
Like, even a remake is better with hit stun than this. That Avery reviewer was talking about how bad the hit stun is on remake, but this is on another level, man.
Activating combat mode.
Take that.
Conflict resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
At least there I was able to super armor it. Or even if I got stunned, I didn't get put on my ass. That's the thing, this is ultimately a Tabata game in terms of scaling, so enemies are always going to hit you pretty hard. So the fact that they can get stunned and you can't... If I recall correctly, the original game didn't really put you on your ass this much, so... I guess this is them trying to make it more like remake. It doesn't work. It was annoying in remake, but it's also extra annoying here.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
Conflict resolved.
Okay. Bootleg guard scorpion.
Out of the way!
Guard spider.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
So let's see. This is the most we've unlocked for that so far. I can't do shit with 10 to war with Futai. Not as I currently am. I'm too squishy with it. Starting out. I'll give this a chance. If it's too much for my ass, then I guess it's just too much for my ass. There's not much I can do about it. Where them chests at?
Activating combat mode. Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah!
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
So I'm getting all these good materia, but I'm not really like using it because I don't got the time for it. Well, let me see something. Be nice if attack up went up. I got HP up mastered, so they really want you to. Strong materia unknown in the caves.
Activating combat mode.
Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
I'm telling you guys, you're sitting on a gold mine if you make a mod replacing that robot voice with the TikTok voice. I would freaking buy the PC version just for that. Activating combat mode. Okay, this is a unique looking enemy.
Warm-up's over! Here we go! Go, go, go!
Conflict resolved.
Oh shit. Zantetsuken. I wonder if that's gonna be useful. I might be able to cheese that boss that's walling me with it. That's a rank 4. I'm leaving that the hell alone. Alright, let me stretch out a little bit. Oh, it's open now? Let's see. What do we got next on our itinerary? Mail. Speak to Genesis. I think I'm gonna save everything for the overmorrow. This has been your boy, Mr. Wonka 7. Thank you guys for watching. Embrace your dreams and suck my D.